This week, a collection of Pool Hall favorites. This scamtacular episode of Scam School brought to you by Squarespace and Netflix.
Yeah! Die, motherfuckers! I'll curb stomp your newborn babies!
Oh, hello. Welcome to Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and when you're at the pool hall, you can never have enough pool tricks up your sleeve. To that extent, we give you a collection of pool hall favorites. Gentlemen, what's going on? I'm Brian. What's your name?
Sushi.
Sushi and?
David.
David, what do you say, guys? You want to play some pool?
Of course, yeah.
8 ball?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, let's go. We haven't even started talking money yet.
Nice.
Come on! Ah, come on. Totally bricked it. Nice. Yeah, that didn't go so hot. All right, so it appears that we're both evenly matched, which is to say we're both terrible at pool. However, I am going to say that I am slightly less worse than you guys. So much less worse that I'm going to say I bet for the rest of the game, you two lazy bastards aren't going to sink a single ball. I'll even let both of you go. 2 turns for my every one. You're not going to finish a single ball for the rest of the game.
You're on. You're on.
$10. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right, dude. Here we go. Congratulations, you guys won the game, but I win the $10. All right, now I tell you what, I'm not going to totally screw you. I'm going to give you a chance to go double or nothing and win your money back after we thank the people who make Scam School possible. Let's talk about Squarespace because it's finally here, the Squarespace iPhone app, and it is freaking gorgeous. You can manage your entire Squarespace site on the go, post and edit blog entries, you can upload pictures on the fly, manage your content, preview your updates, access your site statistics, and it's all seamlessly integrated with your iPhone. I'm telling you, you don't even need a computer anymore. You can blog from the bar and claim you're working and kind of be telling the truth. Now here's the thing, you know everybody's moving over to Squarespace. It's no secret, they've got the best system around and everybody knows it. The only question is, whose promo code are you going to use when you sign up? Whose promo code is going to get you 10% off the lifetime of your order? And most importantly, whose promo code will keep you swimming in free drinks? It's gotta be promo code Scam School, all one word. Head on over there, sign up now, make America proud. Make your mom proud. Hell, make me proud. All right, now that's obviously a pretty cheesy gag. That's a good one, though, to mess with your friends if you play pool regularly, right? I don't expect you to actually fork over the dough just yet. I plan to earn it. And for that, let me show you guys a pool hall stunt with the dot that's on the pool table, but there isn't a dot here. So let's use George Washington. You're down 10, technically. We'll make this for $20, all right? I'm gonna show you the stunt. All right, so here's the game. You want to knock out that ball and have the dime land touching anywhere George Washington's little circle there. If it's touching, you win. If it's not touching, you lose. There you go. So that's a winner right there on the nosy. And I tell you what, just so you don't think that it's luck, because you may see it once and think, oh, that's just luck. I'm going to prove that it's skill by doing it twice in a row. There it is, 2 for 2. So here's the thing, I'm even going to give you 3 chances. You guys could divvy them up or just elect one representative. If you can get it 2 times out of 3, I give you, in fact, I wouldn't even go double or nothing, because that would just have you back to 0. We'll just make it a $20 bet from now. You're already down 10, I'm going to give you that 10 back, and instead you can win 20 and come out ahead, or you just go from 10 to 20 that you owe me.
Okay.
You down?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. And you know what, I'm not going to mess with you at all. I'm going to make sure we use the same equipment so you don't think I'm using any kind of trick ball. There you go. Who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Dave. Show me what you got. Oh, I'm gonna say you got pretty lucky there. You gonna go again?
Sure, taking 3.
for Brian. Now, you guys know Scam School, so you probably guessed by now that skill had very little to do with this. And I'll tell you how to pull this off, but first we gotta thank more people to make Scam School possible. All right, guys, we are back with another lesson in our graduate level course of Scamology through the use of Netflix. This week, I want you to check out Leverage Seasons 1 and 2 using the Netflix instant streaming feature. You know I'm a huge fan of this part of Netflix. Love the show. You're going to be able to see a whole bunch of pickpocketing, scams, cons, and I'm partial to it because I got to meet Apollo Robbins, the creative consultant who provides all of the how-to for the criminal parts of the show. You guys are going to have a blast. If you don't have Netflix, here's what you're going to do. Head on over to www.netflix.com/scamschool and sign up for your free, no-risk, 2-week free trial. Make sure to type the wwws at the beginning of the URL. They're just as important as the Scam School at the end to make sure we get credit. All right, so here's the work on this thing. The actual stunt itself, you can do this so many different ways. You could do it just as a demonstration of your pool skills. If you just want to do it straight like that, all you got to do is take a dime and put it right on top of the ball. Now, by the way, usually there'll be a very small, about the size of a 50-cent piece or a quarter, a little circle right here in the middle of the table. This one didn't happen to have it, so I had to improvise. So I just grabbed a $1 bill. And of course, this is slightly bigger a target, which makes it more of a risky proposition. And plus, the bill isn't secured. And in that case, that's how you got a little bit lucky. I don't know if you noticed, but you knocked it and the bill actually slid out to catch the dime when it went down. But that's the beauty of this scam, and I'll explain why in a moment. If you just want to do it as a demonstration of your awesomeness, just set the dime right on top of the ball, and what'll happen is that the ball shoots forward, but the dime remains in place and falls right down onto George's face. Just like that. Now that's how it should work, and most of the time it does, but there is an element of randomness to it. Not only do you have the bill shifting around, but you never know how a little bit of spin on the ball could affect things. Sometimes the coin's gonna drop every other way. You can practice and up your percentage of success. But the trick is, how do you screw the other guys off? And this is a case where amazingly, just the tiniest difference in setup, literally only 2 millimeters difference, will mean the difference between success and failure. When you set it up straight like this, the ball is right underneath the center of the dime is directly over the spot. When that ball flies out, it lands right on George's head. But if you set it up slightly different, just push it back a couple of millimeters, what happens is when that initial force knocks the ball forward, there's just enough forward momentum to launch the dime a couple of inches off to where it's able to knock it a couple of inches forward. So obviously you've experienced the getting screwed part, and even then managed to get lucky. But now I'll let you guys set it up yourself. If anyone tries to pull this on you, insist on setting up your own dime on your own ball. Although I guess it's the pool hall's ball. But make sure you're the one who sets up the dime, and make sure that you want it straight up. This is actually, you'll notice, if you get down at eye level, you can see it's a little bit leaning that way. If it's gonna lean anywhere, you want it to lean slightly on this side. Now ideally, you really want it pretty well even there, so that'll drop straight down. Go ahead and try it now. I bet you can do 3 in a row easy. 1 for 1, look at that, that was beautiful. And you hit on something here. You notice that you don't have to kill it. You don't have to knock it real hard. If you do knock it real hard, you get a little more randomness in there. You want to keep it simple, rely on the physics. Go ahead, let's see if you can go 2 for 2. 2 for 2, look at that. Come on, now we're gonna make it a clean sweep. Come on, show me 3, and I'll give you your $20 back. That's what a generous guy I am. Oh! Now you see what happened there. This is part of the reason you want to go for 2 out of 3 instead of being able to do it all the time. If you had the sticker, the circle there on the table, you would have been fine. But because you had the 1 hitting it on the side, moved it. And I tell you what, that was the 1's fault. I'm not going to count it. We'll let Sushi give it a go. Let's see it, Sushi.
Okay.
Hey! Well done! Congratulations, gentlemen. Very good job, David. Very good job.
Thank you.
Jesus, a.k.a. Sushi. Enjoy this one. You guys are going to get some fun out of it. Cool. Now remember, the biggest factor in pulling off any pool hall scam is having the right character. If you're a likable person, people are much more likely to hook you up with a free drink. By the way, if you have any suggestions for favorite bar scams, hit me up at brian@revision3.com.
Any questions about this one? Join us at the boards at scamschool.tv, where coincidentally you can see all of our episodes right back to episode 1. If you're doing the Twitter thing, you can follow us at twitter.com/scamschool, or better yet, follow my goofy adventures all over the United States at twitter.com/schwood. Next week, we're going to be learning how to get the stink of booze and strippers out of your birthday suit. Although I got to admit, mine smells like magic.